This is the Lenovo ThinkPad X13 Gen 6. We're going to unbox it straight ahead. Hey guys, it's Alex from Techaeris, and I'm back finally with a laptop unboxing for 2026. This is the Lenovo ThinkPad X13 Gen 6. I do believe this is still a 2025 laptop, but Lenovo sent this over, so I don't have a 2026 model yet to unbox, but hopefully we'll be getting those in soon. But it'll still be good to take a look at the X13 Gen 6, and we're going to unbox that right now. All right, guys, let's break into the ThinkPad X13 Gen 6 box here. This is a 13-inch Windows laptop, and we get a power supply and cable. And that is your 65-watt power supply from Lenovo with the USB-C port on one side, and then, of course, your power cable for the other side. Pretty standard fare. And pull the laptop out. And you do get documentation. This is kind of just all standard fare for Lenovo. Your ThinkPad X13 Gen 6 documentation, and it just gives you all the warnings and stuff like that. Let's get into the laptop itself. Here it is, a little tiny 13-inch ThinkPad X13. You can see the ThinkPad branding on the top, that familiar black colorway, and then you have this now familiar bump here with the camera module and the X13 branding up there, Lenovo down here, and yeah, this actually, the texture on this seems a little different than normal. I feel like this might actually be better for fingerprints. These are notorious for fingerprints. And there's your bottom cover, venting along the bottom, and 4 screws to access what's underneath, which I'm sure none of it is upgradable, because that's just how we are now these days. And we open her up, and there's your familiar Lenovo ThinkPad keyboard with the track point. That is a staple of the ThinkPad line, except for the X9. And you do get Dolby Atmos speakers sound, and this is rocking the Intel Core Ultra 7. We'll get into specs in a moment, but this is your familiar keyboard that comes on every ThinkPad with backlight, of course. And it looks like you do get speakers here on the side. They do not go all the way. It looks like this is just an opening right here on the very bottom. They're open on the bottom here, and that's about all you get. And we're just powering that up, and that's a 13.3-inch display. It is smaller than I normally like. I prefer 15 inches and higher, but I do know that people really like the portability of a smaller laptop, so I get it. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. You do get your webcam at top, of course, and there's a privacy shutter, which is electronic, and I believe it's up here in the F keys where you can evoke that. Let's take a look at the ports real quick. Looks like you get an HDMI and 2 USB-C Thunderbolt ports and a headphone jack. Don't know what this is. It might be a 2.1. Yes, it's HDMI 2.1 up to 4K at 60 hertz. And then the USB-Cs are Thunderbolt 4, USB 4 at 40 gigabits per second with USB power delivery 3.0 and DisplayPort 2.1. On this side, you get a USB-A port and a Kensington lock. So there is the 13.3-inch Lenovo ThinkPad X13 Gen 6. I'll go over the specs real quick and some of the features on this laptop as we roll some B-roll. All right, guys, let's get into the specs and features of the ThinkPad X13 Gen 6 with a model number of 21RK0067US. This particular SKU that I have here has the Intel Core Ultra 7 255U processor with 8 cores up to 4.2 gigahertz P-cores up to 5.2 gigahertz. Intel integrated graphics, it comes with 16 gigs of LPDDR5X 8400 RAM, not upgradable, is running Windows 11 Pro, and that display is a 13.3-inch WUXGA 1920 by 1200 multi-touch IPS display with 400 nits of brightness. It does have an anti-glare reflective coating. It is a 16 by 10 aspect ratio and a 1500 to 1 contrast ratio with 100% sRGB and a 60 hertz refresh rate. It does have iSafe certified 2.0 for those of you that do care about that. I know some of you in the audience do care about that. Onboard storage is a 1 terabyte SSD M.2 2280 PCIe Gen 4 TLC Opal drive. I don't know if that's upgradable or not, or swappable. We'll have to look into that. For Wi-Fi, we do get an Intel Wi-Fi 6E AX211, 802.11ax 2x2 Wi-Fi, plus Bluetooth 5.3. With the ports, I already went over the ports, but we'll go over real quick. The USB-A port is a USB 5 gigabits per second, USB 3.2 Gen 1 always on port, and both of your USB-C ports are Thunderbolt 4 with USB 4 and USB Power Delivery 3.0 and DisplayPort 2.1. The HDMI, as I said, is a 2.1 with up to 4K at 60 hertz, and the headphone jack is a mic combo jack, 3.5 millimeter standard. Audio, we get stereo speakers with 2 watts at ×2 with Dolby Atmos, and the dual microphone array is 360 far-field Dolby voice microphone. And of course, you get that famous ThinkPad keyboard, which is spill resistant, has the FN keys and key travel of 1.5 millimeters to 1.35 millimeters. And it is LED backlit, of course. And of course, you get your track point, which I know that's a big thing for ThinkPad users. They love their track points. Pointing device, double tap to open the track point, quick menu, and you do get the glass three button trackpad. For security, you do get match on chip fingerprint reader with a 5.0 megapixel RGB and privacy shutter camera, self-healing BIOS, discrete TPM 2.0, TCG certified. We went over that already, and you get that Kensington lock, of course. The battery is a 54.7 watt hour rechargeable Li-ion battery, supports rapid charge and charge up to 80% in 1 hour. The dimensions on this guy are 11.78 inches by 8.15 by 0.39, and it starts at 2 pounds, 2.05 pounds. It's very, very light. The top is CFRP, and the bottom is either aluminum or magnesium, depending on the model that you order. Just reading over some of Lenovo's notes here, it says the new ThinkPad X13 has been redesigned with a more compact footprint. Materials include a carbon fiber hybrid lid, which is called CFRP, carbon fiber reinforced polymer, top cover, and aluminum magnesium bottom cover. These materials contribute to a great looking and durable ThinkPad that starts at 2.04 pounds. And of course, you get that legendary keyboard, they call it. The X13 Gen 6 continues to offer a full-sized backlit keyboard with a standard island style design that incorporates a scissor lift mechanism to ensure ergonomics and comfort. And of course, you get the track point. Yeah, I think most of you know what's going on with this stuff, and this is not the current 2026 version. This is the Gen 6. This was released back in May. We'll be getting some Lenovo products for 2026 coming in soon, hopefully, and we'll get those unboxed. But this one came in, and I haven't done a laptop unboxing in a few weeks, in a while actually, and I wanted to get one out here for you guys. So that is about it for this unboxing, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We are creeping up slowly again on follower count. Please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell, comment below, hit the like button, share with your friends, encourage others to subscribe and support independent tech media, independent reviews. That's what we do here. That's what I do here, and it's what I've been doing for a long time. And we're still independent, and we're aiming to stay that way. And yeah, we can only do that with your help. And it's very easy to subscribe and hit the like button. Do the things the algorithm likes done, and that really does help us out, help me out quite a bit. So anyway, More importantly, though, is to make sure you take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will talk to you on the other side.